Okay, Assalamualaikum. Today I'm going to do task one for mini project number two, which is task one block diagram drawing the HTTP RESTful implementation of the GPI OMS. So before I do the block diagram and explain it, I will explain the point first. So the first one is draw the block diagram of the HTTP RESTful implementation of the GPI OMS. Next, explain the above diagram. Start with the RESTful API server, then followed by the RESTful API clients, which is standard client, web app, ESP32 plus dummy switch, ESP32 plus LED, and desktop app. Next, emphasis on what HTTP method use, pause, get, put, and delete for every server and client involved in the system. Okay. So I'm going to continue with the let's see. So I'm going to show this. So I'm going to do the block diagram and explain it. So first we need to have internet cloud, which is we are going to use Pro or and which drive. So this is our current messages. And then we switch the web app, which is browser. Then we use the on this web app we use the get or put method. So we're going to use ESP32 plus switch and we use the put method. Then we go from this we go to the RESTful API server and use things for express ID, which is the port is 557, and then the method is get was put and delete. Okay, yes. As you can see, this is the part of the block diagram. So I'm going to explain it first. So this diagram actually this diagram will show all the components involved, including the RESTful API server, the tunneling service, and all the client, including the desktop app built with TVMD. So after this, I will do the desktop app and TVMD lah. So the first one is, as we can see, the center of the diagram, which is this block, we have the RESTful API server. It is built using Node.js and Express, run on the port 5000, which is HTTP dot double slash localhost dot 5000. The server support for HTTP methods, which is get to read data, post to create a new data, put to update the existing data, and delete to delete data. And then we can see the tunneling service, which is ngrok and batch kit. Then we have the internet cloud represented by this tunneling service. Since the server run on premises without a public IP, we need a tunneling service to expose it to the internet. Uh, the next, the remote client. So as we can see, this is the remote client. Okay. So the first one is the web app, which is browser, and it's run in a web browser. It use get to read GPIO status, and it use put to send commands like on or off. And then we see the next block, which is ESP32 plus dummy switch. Okay, this is an input device with a physical switch. When the switch is toggled, the ESP32 sends a put request to update the server, which is the example is put slash API slash pins slash one with value on. And then I'm going to do the another block, which is for the local client. So need to do it first. This is for the other client. Next is desktop app, which is TVMD. Then next is PSP class. Yeah. Okay. As you can see, this is the three local client, which is under client, desktop app, and ESP32 plus LEDs. So I'm going to explain the first one, which is under client. So this is a testing tool using testing tool used during the development. It supports all four HTTP methods, which is get, post, put, and delete. And it is used to test each API endpoint before building the full application. And then next, we are going to see the desktop apps, which is TPMD. Then this is the desktop application shown in video number 23, which is from Sir Yusuf Kadase video. And then it is built using Python with TVMD library. TVMD provide material designs with chat, which is button, levels, and card for a modern user interface. Then the desktop app use get method to fetch the current status of GPIO pins from the server. Next, it use put to send control commands, which is turn LED on or off. And then the app is cross platforms, means it can run on Windows, Mac OS, or Linux. And then next is the ESP32 plus LED. This is an output device that controls physical LED lights. It uses get method and it's sending gets requests every few seconds to get the latest command from the server. Oh, so it uses polling method too. Okay, and then the last one is this is all. We'll go to the database. Database, which is this one. Okay, so at the very bottom, we have the database. It is used JSON file to store GPIO pin configurations, current state of each pin, which is on or off, and the history or log if needed. So, so for the conclusion is this block diagram shows the complete HTTP RESTful implementation of the GPIO MS as on video 21, 22, and 23, which is from Sri Sukadasa YouTube. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.